The first time I saw my dad cry, he came to my school for open day.
Oh man, now to hear this.
Yeah, like
whoa.
He came to my school for open day. And they were playing my tape.
Oh!
And the man could not believe what he was hearing.
The quiet calm boy at home.
Burst tears straight up. So he could not believe it.
Was it shame?
I grew up a star boy religiously. Do you get there's a video of me on the internet, on YouTube, at Redeem Camp, reciting like 4 full-scale pages of God's name offhand at the age of 10.
Wow.
I was always that one going for those national quiz, Bible quiz person in school. Never lost the final.
Wow.
Ever, growing up. Seeing that boy turn into something else outside. You know, they were telling him like, oh, stubborn, recording flying fence and that, blah, blah, blah. He could not believe it.
Damn. This is Overthinkers Anonymous, for people who feel everything, argue everything, and still show up to laugh about it. So I've been listening to Omale's album a lot recently.
Clarity of mind.
Yes. And I'm a huge fan, just for context. Huge Omale fan. First project, Love Down. The second one, I like it, but I'm still like, it's growing on me still.
The second one will be the first album, Boy Alone.
Boy Alone, yes.
Yeah, got you.
But something that just kept coming to my mind, just with the whole rollout and all the stuff that he had been doing. You know, he kind of seemed like he was spiraling a little in public before.
Man was going through things.
Shaving his head, doing a bunch of things, all that stuff. And I was just having conversations with my guys, and conclusively, all of us just decided that you can't do that kind of stuff in public as a guy. As an adult, we just all decided that we hear you, but like it's not allowed.
Yeah.
Like you're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
And I wanted to bore into the feeling of, okay, why do we think that? But before I even got there, I asked them, okay, but if it was a babe, would you be a little more forgiving? And everybody conclusively decided once again, yes. And for them, it was like, guys, the man, you just can't show weakness like that in public, right? And I was really curious that, okay, why did we all, because I tried to dig deeper into this rationale, and nobody really had any concrete answers of like, oh yeah, it's just as a guy, you don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm curious about like, first and foremost, how you guys felt about the public spiral, but then also if you answered the same way that they did, why do we feel that way? Why? What taught you to feel like as a guy you can't show public spiraling?
I mean, to be fair, it's more coded in like how men are viewed by society than anything else. I don't think like there was a school for us to just say you must never show weakness or anything. Because I don't want to say historically, but just the way things have been designed, and maybe not to the happiness of everybody involved, both men and women. It's like men have a certain position in society, if you like.
Yeah.
If you're going to be, quote unquote, the leader of a unit, like a family, you can't be out here moving that way, because then what do you want people behind you to see? It's like It's like when you're leading a team, maybe at work or something, people say, oh, when things are going left, like crazy left, you don't want to be the one shouting, there's fire, there's fire, there's fire. You want to be the one thinking, even if you don't have no clue what the situations are, but if you maintain like a level of calm and stillness, perhaps that will inspire people to think you have some confidence in stuff, and maybe they won't panic, and maybe you can all finesse the solution together. But emotionally, man, like we all go through stuff, and I think with Omale, I think it was on brand. Let me just be honest.
Like with everything that he's done to this point,
nothing shocked me.
Okay.
Nothing shocked me. I think it was firmly on brand. But I think it's just the way we were brought up, man. I grew up like in a very tough neighborhood, where, like I said, when we had our guys there the other day, I woke up in the morning and there were bullet casings on the floor.
Bro, it shocks me.
It's not the kind of place that you want to be caught crying in public.
Actually, I don't think I ever like even bore into that.
Yeah.
What were the consequences of showing emotion within that context?
You just don't want to be.
Are you going to get beaten up? Because once niggas know you're the weak guy.
No, people move to you. People test you.
Fair.
See, the thing with life is that life will test you, whether you are minding your business or not.
Yeah.
It could be you are driving calmly, listening to some Omale on your way to going to your guy's house, and one downful driver will decide today is the day that this guy won't have peace. Anything can happen, do you understand? So I feel like in that sort of situation, you sort of build a resistance to showing cracks in public. I wouldn't necessarily call it weakness, because we all have flaws, and times get pretty tough for some of us. But I think it's just the way we're brought up, man. I don't think it's the ideal situation, but you really can't help it, you know. And you go with your guys, even down to when you write exams in school, and you know you banged this thing, you know it's bad.
You have to swag it.
The results come out, you know you are looking at probation, you know you see your thing on the notice board. We had notice board when I went to school.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, bro. Everybody's looking at you. Everybody knows each other's matriculation number, so everybody knows.
Hi.
So they tell you, say, man, bro, it's bad, man. It's not looking good for you. But you go there and you're like, can't see the tears want to form, but you're like, it's when you get to your hostel. You get to the hostel, that's when you let things go. It's just how we're coded, man.
Fair.
Yeah.
How did you see all the stuff that he was doing?
For me, it was Omali.
Yeah.
You do what you have to do as an artist, right? If you're selling a persona, right, go all in.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I like about artists. I like when Ashake was doing the whole skateboard thing and all that stuff. I like when you're entering a persona, go all in. Omali has assumed this, crazy, a little bit mentally unstable, it could be depression of all these things. So just go all in. People call it gimmicks and all that, but for the kind of music that Malay makes,
it makes sense.
Especially with this album.
Yeah.
It makes sense to be at your listening party and you are going out. It makes sense.
You're hitting things.
Yeah, you're hitting things. It makes sense to me. Get into it. Do you understand? Sell it. It's artistry. But the other one with, the crash out online and that stuff, generally, I don't think men, women, I hate people crashing out online. Do you understand? But I don't have a problem with it. Generally, I don't conform to anything. Bro, I will cry if I want to cry and I'll fuck shit up the next minute. It's how I work.
Fair.
It's how I've lived my life, all through my life. I think I'm the one person that my friends, both male and female, can come to, to want to open up to share things with.
Yeah.
I'm the same person that they're coming to if we need to fuck shit up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, if we need to get shit done, I'm the same person they're coming to. If we need to go and fight, I'm the person they're coming to.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm the person that would most likely, what's good? How you feeling?
Yeah.
Do you understand? This thing we saw up yesterday, IDB, our body, get. If you call me anytime or if you text me anytime, it's how we roll. Do you understand? So, me, I don't think, I've never conformed to any, from like this, I've never believed that, I have to be one way.
Yeah.
Or people should be one way, or men should be this, men should do this, men should not do this, men should not do that. Because I have seen gangsters in my life, do you understand? I've seen real gangsters in my life. I've seen them vulnerable. Do you understand? So I realized that people don't really care like that. At the end of the day, like, people actually don't care.
So does that mean you didn't have anybody around you as a youngin just being like, guy, you be mine, no suppose?
No, I was surrounded by them.
Okay, so...
I was surrounded by them, but I was not going to conform to it. It was not intentional, right? It was not intentional, but... And I think it's the one thing with my personality generally. It's that thing where people think, oh, I can be an Agbero right now, or sound like an Agbero right now and be, it's how I've always been. Since this age, like even at home, I am one person at home growing up because I was a troubled teenager, right? I was quiet and everything. Outside, I was a different person entirely. If you call my dad today and he'll describe your kids, he will describe me as cool, calm, and collected. I have never been cool, calm, and collected in my life. Do you understand? Like, now, I'm in age and everything. I'm in a place, of course, I'm not going to be jumping around and shouting, but do you understand? Like, people were doing all these things. Niggas were trying to, nigger up and, man up and all. The thing applied to me.
Did you have the boys, that whole boys don't cry like conversations?
No. I mean, bro, we did simpler things. We played football. We hung out in places we shouldn't hang out in, and when things started to stop, you run away and catch your life. But no, we didn't have a situation where anybody would come and say, it's just you don't. Nobody whispers it into your ear.
No, I hear it. But okay, so if they're not whispering it, did you have older men around you who were expressive with their emotions? Because for one, I'll tell you one, my pops had no issue crying.
Yeah.
The only thing is that he's not going to cry in the moments where he should cry.
Gotcha.
He will watch America's Got Talent and it will be a really great performance and then he'll cry.
Yeah, I got you.
But I'm wondering, what was it like for you?
It was similar. You don't, in the heat of the moment, you don't let your emotions like come out. But sometimes, right? Sometimes you can't help it. In my experience, I wouldn't say like, I had pure convos and like, or older people tell me, no, you shouldn't let your emotions show like that. You know, just like your brother, like if it came down to it, right? I've been angry. And in anger, I was crying.
Yes,
I don't know how the math came, but
no, I've seen that happen.
I was really I was pissed off, but hot tears were pouring down my face.
Yeah.
So you let your emotions show when they need to.
Question to both of you. Did you ever see the father figures in your lives cry?
Oh yeah, I did.
What typically would bring those tears about?
I mean, for my dad, the first time I saw my dad cry, he came to my school for open day.
Oh wow! Now to hear this,
Yeah, like
like
he came to my school for open day, and they were playing my tape.
Oh!
And the man could not believe what he was hearing.
The quiet calm boy at home.
Burst tears straight up.
So
he could not believe it.
Was it shame? Like, was that shame?
You know, when you are... So I think that I'm a father's baby, right? I'm a father's baby. And I grew up a star boy religiously. Do you get... there's a video of me on the internet, on YouTube, at Redeem Camp, reciting like 4 full-scale pages of God's name offhand at the age of 10.
Wow.
I was always that one going for those national quiz, Bible quiz in school. Never lost the final.
Wow.
Ever, growing up. I had done Bible college. I done School of Disciples like maybe 12 years old. That's the thing. So, seeing that boy turn into something else outside. You know, they were telling him like, oh, stubborn, recording flying fence and that, blah, blah, blah. He could not believe it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Could not believe it. So he was looking at me, and I remember my hands on my pocket because at the same time, you're also trying to catch a rep. That sort of thing, I know.
Come on.
He was talking, he was angry.
Yeah.
And he started crying. That was the first time.
What was the conversation with you like after? What was the conversation that you guys had?
I look why I shouted. No.
Everybody rest.
Everybody go rest. Like, go shout. You know, beg me, all of that stuff.
They were begging you.
Did it change how you guys related from then?
Nope. Nah.
So you were still the star in his eyes?
No, I was not the star in his eyes anymore.
Oh, fair.
But, you know, my father loves his children, so it's still, I mean, this is my dad regardless.
Yeah.
But we never, even all the time I was stubborn and everything, we were not exactly close as to talking about things and all that. I was by myself all through, emotionally and mentally and everything. But men, sorry to go back to what we were saying that time, that men don't show emotions. Men do. They express them every time, but they express them differently. Anger is an emotion.
Yeah.
Right?
Very common one.
When you're fighting, you're expressing stuff. Niggas are out here killing each other every day. It's feelings. Do you understand? Like, it would have been better if we could sit down and be like, okay, you matched me for club yesterday. Because if you hear the things where they cause
nigga moments,
they cause more for
smallest.
Do you understand? I saw someone get shot because stepped on someone in the club.
Crazy.
It's wild, man.
Now, if for better if they keep malice like babes.
Low key.
Never took
Low key for better if they keep malice like babes. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But that is built up anger and all that stuff. And so,
How about you? Did you ever see your pops cry?
Yeah, a lot of time. My pops is a sensitive guy.
Okay, so hit me now. Like, for what?
Obviously, I don't want to come here and just...
No, blow his spot up like that.
Big T's rep. Big Tony. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that to my boy. No, but I think most of the time it's been periods of loss. So my pops is the kind of guy that people lean on, and he's like a nucleus of a lot of people. So, and he sort of... You call him an empath. So he takes on a lot of people's things and feelings and emotions. And when those things have happened in the family, I've seen the guy, I've seen the voice quiver a bit. Then I think the thing I like about him is if he doesn't do it right then and then in front of you, he's the kind of guy to say, yo, last night I cried. I was crying. Yeah, I thought about this situation, thought about this person. You know, he lost his brother, his closest brother. There's 6 of them, but the one he was closest to, I lost him a couple of years ago. And, you know, sometimes those emotions just come through. I've mostly seen him cry in terms of in grief, you know. There's some life decisions that I took that I'm sure hurt him. Yeah. But, you know, I didn't see him cry about it. But I could... When we spoke about it, when we were matured enough to have the conversation after it was that my dad and I didn't speak for a couple of years, like maybe 1.5 or 2. When we had the conversation, it was like, my feelings were clearly hurt. And it was a thing in my head that like, this man can tell me that he was hurt. Like, it was new to me.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
New to me.
I'm trying to think about like moments outside of like maybe watching something emotional on TV that my dad cried.
Your dad cried watching something.
Yeah, so that's his stuff. Like he will not cry when he's hurt, right? But he will cry after, like maybe like something like an emotional scene comes on the screen.
My dad is also a very
sensitive guy, right?
Yeah.
But you know this is
But
not...
my dad is very feared.
Your dad?
Oof. I mean, look at me, so you can imagine.
You can imagine his stature.
People used to think it was SSS and all that kind of stuff.
But he's a
sensitive guy.
Yes,
when he's excited, everybody knows excited.
Yeah.
When he's pissed off, when he's hurt, he does not hide.
Yeah.
Fair. He's very
whatever
real.
he's feeling.
There's an aside I wanted to ask you when you're yarning about the moment in school earlier and just how you grew up being a calm person at home, but out here in the streets. Do you think you got that from somebody in your family, i.e. your pops?
Yeah.
But did you ever have that conversation like, I'm just like you?
No. I think I figured out, I think it was 2-3 years ago. When my brother and I were talking about it, because my brother is also similar. Yeah. We were talking about how he was like, somewhere, we take some kind to seven pops.
Always.
Because something happened with my mom one time. There was a man that did something in the neighborhood, and then, I went to fight the person. Not fight physically, but
confront.
I said, you guys go police station. Do you understand? People were trying to, let's resolve it. I said, no, you guys go police station, that sort of thing. And it became a big thing. And all that. My father, called me in, crashed out, and blah, 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 blah. And my mom said, I knew you when you were a youth.
What are you talking about, boy? Why are you acting brand new?
What are you saying? Like, he was the person that, according to my mom, my dad, and his brother, when NEPA wanted to cut lights in 1990, all those 1980s, they were the people that would go and remove ladder.
Come on.
And fight, go to police station to go and fight, cross roads, that kind of. So it was like, my mom was like,
I asked that because I think I have a similar story where my dad is a prim and proper guy, civil servant till the very end, and you don't assume that he's the guy to move like that. But then you're hearing stories of his youth, how, they were beating him because he wouldn't take care of his younger ones. He'd go and play ball and leave the guy. Guy was a rascal.
Yeah, like, my dad is exactly like me.
Yeah.
I don't just understand what... So it was like, maybe he saw it as a bad thing. But I didn't see it as that. Like, my dad he's a pastor. But his street cred is fantastic.
Come on.
Omonile, Agberos, everybody.
Respect.
Everybody knew my dad. It was the same for my brother and I.
Interesting.
Smart.
We were on my guest inside. We had proper street cred.
That's actually crazy. From inside.
Yeah, from inside that we were proper into the streets. And we had proper street cred. Like, my dad used to surprise me when I passed and when people are greeting us. They're like,
what these guys?
Where do you know?
How? But something else I want to get into is because, you guys are all expressive. Like, you've already kind of explained it. You grew up around people that are expressive as well. But I don't know that it's common still. And it's within my friend group, it always surprises me because within my friend group, because I know them, I kind of just spread that out to the rest of the populace. But then every now and again, you get online or you have conversations. And it's like, you guys aren't the common man, right? So a lot of the stuff that I feel like I want to get into is just emotions, how we're dealing with them, how we're escaping from them. And on that subject, I actually have somebody like really special today that I want to like get into a conversation with. His name is Demola, and he's from an organization called Gamble Pause.
Okay. And
essentially what they do is like they help recovering gambling addicts. And part of the reason why I feel that's especially relevant is because I feel like gambling isn't just a money thing. It's not just, I feel like there's so many other things.
It's an outlet.
It's an outlet in a way, right? So I really just want us to get into like the meat and bones, like what brings about that mindset. Why even people feel like that's the thing they want to pursue in the midst of like heavy emotions. So let's actually bring Demola through so we can have like an extensive conversation about...
Should we clap for Demola?
Maybe after he says what he's coming to say.
Welcome. Demola. Welcome.
EDK here, my guy. It's Ajibola Gray, by the way. Social media extraordinaire. Great storyteller. Bad boy.
I think that's the best part, right? Your stories are mad.
No. First time I ever met...
Bro, listen, you know.
He's dope.
Yeah.
First time I ever met him actually was in the gym.
Mad.
In the gym.
Yeah,
He was carried. If you see what this man was carried. But he was just the nicest person ever, because I was looking at him from a distance, like, this gangster. But then we actually got to speaking, and he's just a soft, chill guy. So just speaking about emotions.
Yeah.
Something I've been thinking about recently, because I've been confronting a lot of just emotions that I've been feeling recently. What is you guys' telltale sign that you're not okay? Like, when can you tell that, okay, I'm not doing good right now?
It's two things, though, actually, in my experience, that I've noticed about, and this is me just learning about myself a bit more. I become a hermit. Like, I just hide from the world. There's no joy, so there's no need faking it. Then there is hyperactivity. Yeah. So I'm doing too much. I do a lot on a normal day, but then I'm doing too much too quickly to sort of distract myself from what I'm going through. And I do this, and I lean into work a lot. So I take on extra work. I'm working late into the night. I'm starting my day at 3:30. I'm wrapping up by like 10, just so you don't feel the things you want to feel. And one of the moments was when I lost my grandmother. So I grew up with her through most of my young life, right?
Yeah, you've mentioned her quite a bit.
She was my guy, right?
Yeah.
So when she passed away, and it was sudden because I got the call that she passed away in the morning at work while I was on air, and it devastated me. But I'm like, so what am I? First of all, I took like 10 minutes to just wail on the floor of the studio first, just cry properly, because that's my person.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like, okay, cool, but I have a show to do now, right? So I did the show. Now, I told my people at the office, and they're like, oh man, you can take the week off, go to Benin City, meet your people. I'm like, you know what? I actually started my career because of grief.
Really?
Yeah, there's a long backstory.
Okay, maybe
so
we'll get into that.
In this moment, I was like, so what is my go-to to deal with this level of grief? Is work. I think I worked the hardest I worked in a while that whole week before I then went home to be with my family. But for me, it's either like super hyperactivity or like just
isolation.
I'm not dealing with the world for the next few days.
Demo, how about you?
When I start watching movies.
When you start watching
or like
movies?
maybe when I just watch a series. If I find myself in like episode 5 or 6, yeah, I know something is definitely
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that because you don't watch series on a normal day?
I don't watch. Except maybe I just go to the cinema or something. And when I go to the gym, maybe like I go to the gym consistent for like 3 or 4 days, I know something is wrong.
Oh, wow.
I'm the type that just go like once a week or like once in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm not consistent with it. So
Fair.
when I see myself in the gym, consistently something is wrong. When I'm watching movies like too much, something is wrong. When I'm trying to sleep, like sleep for a long time, something is wrong.
That one.
Yeah.
Nah, I heard that.
And then gambling, yeah.
Gambling too?
Not anymore, but like then.
Before.
Yeah, it's an outlet.
We're going to get back into that in just a sec. Ajibola.
Well, me, once I stop taking care of myself. So I like to pay attention to my, I like to get my manicure, pedicure, skincare, shave and all that. But when I realized that it had to go 2 weeks now, I never really think of my, do you understand? I'm not wearing my drug, I just do. Then when I'm not taking care of my environment.
I'm with that.
So I like my house, not extremely neat, like OCD kind of, but I like things arranged and everything. But so when I learn to leave cup for table overnight, when I learn to leave plate for like
Sink.
table the entire day.
Laundry never clear.
When they can. Okay. Then, contrary to what people might think, when I stop going to the gym, you see some people when they want to work out. I know that the gym helps you mentally and everything, but you see when I want to get deep into it, I don't go to the gym. Wow. I don't work out. I don't do anything. Then I have a urge to fight.
I can kind of relate to like your immediate environment not being as neat as you keep it. Like my laundry,
it's not like it's dirty.
No, it's just like why is this shoe not on the rack? Why is socks?
The duvet that once you're done with it, the duvet is there. There's probably another shirt here. There's so you stop receiving visitors that time.
Yeah.
So that nobody will come and disturb you to come and clean you up.
I hear it.
So when you're ready, when I know that, when I start, the first step, I will first go salon first, shave, do manicure, pedicure. Okay, I don't look feel better.
Fair enough. I think, low-key, I have a mixture of everything that you guys speak about. My environment, personal grooming. The movie one too, I low-key can relate. But the thing is, for me, I go back to comfort shows. So it's like things that I can predict. And I'll tell you a very random one. And that was one that I just like, what's happening right now? there was a time in my life where I was just excessively craving like chicken and chips and like a lot of the food that like I would eat
I didn't
as a
add that to
child.
mine.
Yeah.
I didn't add that to mine. I stress it.
I stress it.
Just craving stuff that I would only eat when I was significantly younger because I just need that feeling of
Yes.
So sometimes I've been tough, right? Mentally for me.
Yeah.
same.
I've been buying Vigimilk and Kit Kats.
Taking you back to good times, better times.
I've not had Vigimilk in 10 years.
Bro, exactly.
I've not had Kit Kat since high school.
Yeah.
But I have been Vigimilk, Kit Kat. My feet right now. Vigimilk, Kit Kat. All I've been eating.
No, this is legit.
Bruh.
This is legit. I stress it so badly that I would go to like a pizza shop and I would buy like the second to the biggest one. And my friends know this. By myself.
Whoa,
And bro,
swears.
listen, it thinks shows. My belly will be big. But I'm like, one time I went, and I don't go there and buy and go home. I go there, eat there, and I go to like another spot, buy some other random junk until I can't literally eat.
That's
anymore.
crazy.
My child, I go out about 5 times to go and pick up,
You're
buy a
stressing.
box of pizza and eat and eat and eat and eat. And
You're not even hungry. It's just like
just a
you're
thing.
eating away emotions.
Yeah.
I mean, these ones for the most part aren't that crazy, right? Like at the very least, maybe not working out is not the best for you, and the results might compound eventually. But for the most part, like it's still somewhat okay. I think I'll talk a little bit more now about like the slightly unhealthier stuff. So I'll give you one of mine, and this one kind of started during COVID. There's this tiny plastic bottle like this.
Oh, more.
Captain Jack. Does anybody know
Do you know how we know now?
Bro, Captain Jack during COVID, because obviously everybody was in the crib.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think I might mention it here before, where it's like COVID was probably the time in my life where I looked at myself in the mirror more than any time. Like, who are you? Like, who is this guy? But I used to just stack them in my drawer.
Yeah.
And the thing about Captain Jack as well is like with regular booze, it has like a downer effect, so it brings you down. Captain Jack has coffee in it. So it's like you down one, and the music just starts to bang. It just starts to bang. I don't know that I ever really had gambling like that. Weed, I don't know that it was a coping thing to that degree. And cigarettes, I just never was a fan of cigarettes. But booze, but booze, 1000%. And I'm still going to try and think about more if there were. But like, did you guys have any like unhealthy things?
Everything.
Just, like everything.
Yeah.
I did all. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I didn't start, becoming. I've always been aware of my emotions since my teenagers, because again, I was a very troubled teenager and there was no one I could express it to, right? I grew up with very strong Yoruba parents, so we didn't have time to talk and all that stuff. But at the same time, I was different emotionally, right? I could feel almost every of my emotions, but there was nobody I could tell them to, so I used to take it all in. And like even the elders, right? The older men, when we were growing up, right? There were a lot of drunkards.
Yeah.
We don't have as much drunkards now as we used to have when we were growing up. There were proper drunkards. There were men that when they get back from work, they'll sit down and play draft till like 10 p.m. Right? There were other men that they'll just be at the newspaper stand and be gisting and be arguing all day long. There were other men that used to gamble, play pool, and all that stuff. But for me, by the time I was like 13, 14, I was not aware at the time, but when I think about it like now, I see that I needed something.
Yeah.
I needed to do something. It was like it used to make me, it was comforting for me, right? So at that time, we were already drinking Calypso, right? We're drinking Calypso, we're already putting Igbo in beans from like 13, 14, right?
Oh,
by the time
13, 14.
By the time we already, like gambling, we were not playing Nigeria. Of course, there wasn't
Stuff, man.
We're playing PS2. We're playing football. We're playing setting posts. Down where you put a tire. All right? You could just put 2 slippers like this and anything was gambling.
Yeah.
Like,
Dice.
dice. Private road dice now. Wow. Dice, what?
Did you know at the time that you were running away from stuff?
Yeah, like it was something, even as a teenager, at that time when it was not even the same, I knew fully well. Because once I get out, once I'm doing all those things,
you're good.
I'm good.
Fair.
Getting into my youth,
I can imagine.
I mean, so I didn't really deal in substances, mostly because I didn't know where to find them.
I'm crying.
Just
They don't get poly for Edo.
They get it. Seriously, Boo and Skunk, my brother. But I went to Unibank, guy. You know?
Fair,
I mean, I knew where they were, but I just didn't roll with guys who did them. So they were coping. I mean, I will say there was a period in my uni days where sex was a coping mechanism. It's not the healthiest, I will say. It's pleasurable.
Yeah.
But it's not the healthiest. Alcohol for me in minor, I wouldn't say alcohol was ever a coping thing. Alcohol has always been like a very social, pleasurable thing because I learned how to drink with my pops.
Yeah.
So it was like a thing where I can't go to this thing to cope.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, there was a period of his life where I think in his final days in civil service where I could tell there was a lot of pressure on him at work. Our bar became a bit more than just aesthetically pleasing. It was a place where as soon as he came through the door, one JDA just like to like relax. Yeah. And you watch your old man do such a thing and you get to periods of your life where it's tough for you to be like, okay, make I.
Yeah.
Whatever this thing did for the guy. Because by dinner time, it was calmer. Let it do for me too. But I don't think I leaned in towards that.
I'll tell you one that just came to mind because when you mentioned sex, I was like, okay, I don't know that because sex is very... You can't just have sex. You get what I mean? Like there's a whole process. But porn, I know porn was definitely a thing. And for me, I think what it was like dopamine, like just needing cheap dopamine. I just need like that feeling of like, oh, like we got that out of the way, that kind of thing. But yeah, sorry.
Maybe sometimes call like just chiking girls around the school.
Or like flirting.
Yeah, something like that. Or sometimes just staying on calls like overnight with random person that I know I'm not going to text the next day.
Yeah.
Or I wouldn't say gambling is like, because I feel like I was an addict, yeah, so I was doing it because I was probably chasing losses then. So I wouldn't say that I was. But there are some times where like I would just go to an hotel, like, yeah, what I want to do is I want to gamble. And I don't want anybody to see me crashing out, doing because that thing is crazy, yeah. So I just stay there and...
Oh, I'm wondering what led there. Like, so how did the gambling even enter the picture? Was it that you saw guys around you?
I started during COVID time, like...
COVID, man.
They all thought us like, oh, hey, damn, share my story, but I've never shared this anywhere though. Okay. Yeah, so like we went home from COVID break. I used to have a best friend in Unilag, my year one. And like she's just somebody like I like care about and everything. So at that time she gave me like some money to like hold for her. I think it was like about 80K or something. And then I had my hands and people that sent me allowance during the COVID time, like just be stacking this up and be saving and all of that. Then I touched my I started somebody introduced me like, oh, this is something like is it Rackstelli? There was something that was like around that time, yeah, like something like Rackstelli, yeah. I didn't really fuck with him. My guy was like, oh, let's just gamble, 1.3 odds or something like that. Like imagine people, you are playing 100 odds and 10 is entering. Imagine we just take a single game and just you did the whole maths. Day 1, day 2, get to day 5, everything go bust. Day 4, everything go bust. Then I just started gambling. Then I spent my own money, finished. Then I touched like a part of our money. Then I was trying. No, I think I was trying to get mine back because I didn't want to remember like my dad or my uncle's gonna ask me that where's the money I've been saving and all of that. Then I started chasing losses. Then everything kept going down the drain. Till we were about to resume school back. Like they called off COVID again. And I had to like, she's gonna ask for our money at a point. So instead of me to like put my allowance together or like go to someone to talk to, we don't have that room. Like most of the time our parents do not like give that. They'd be like, oh, why did you come and tell us that you need something? You didn't give the room for me to like come and tell you something like that. And I mean that was where the whole thing started. It's crazy to the point like you just lose your sanity. Like you're not combing your hair, you're not going to classes. You're not going anywhere. You're just like a madman. You won't know until like someone close to you. And at that period, you won't even be close to anyone because you're just trying to like lock yourself somewhere.
So does that initial like feeling of really being held down by it just start from chasing losses? So is it after when you
for different people, for mine it was chasing losses, yeah. And some people is I feel like at the end of the day, everybody is chasing losses, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you get addicted. Because there's no way if you are win, you obviously lose at a point. So
Yeah.
the only reason why you remain there after you've lost back to back is trying to recover your money.
Yeah.
So that's the main thing here.
Well, what would you say is the most common cause or the most common occurrence with the men that you've seen with gambling pause?
Most of them, yeah, using the money that doesn't belong to them or using their school fees. Some just like the fun part. There's this baby something virtual like that. So some people just like to this thing is fun to play.
So it's a thrill.
From there, they get dragged into it.
Like real gamblers actually enjoy gambling. Because I know a lot of them. I've seen niggas sell their cars to gamble.
High stakes and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen niggas sell their cars to gamble, to play, not even special, not like casino. Just the same sport bets and all that kind of thing.
Sometimes I can just when I stop gambling,
yeah,
I could just take out of my allowance, and I'm not going to make money because what I do is that I can't make any money from gambling. Yeah, if I make $1 million, I'll get it back. So I can just take 10,000 naira or 10,000. I just want to go and have that phone and go to that baby house. Yeah, just please not to win anything, just for fun.
This is Overthinkers Anonymous. Are there any maybe personality traits that you've noticed in the kinds of men that they typically might become addicted? Because for me, I'm wondering, it wasn't like I didn't see guys gamble. And it wasn't like I didn't even try myself. So the first time in my life that I remember ever gambling was I tried to bet on some Barcelona games and a bunch of just one big accumulator like this. I also briefly online would gamble on FIFA. So FIFA, EA Sports literally had a thing, a mode that you could bet against other people and stuff like that.
It was when we were growing up on PS2, it was called Konami.
Oh yeah, of course not. I played Pro Evolution, of course. Yeah. So, but the two things that kind of stopped me from going any further is I just couldn't handle losing money. It just felt like such a big thing for me. It's I lost the first time, lost the second time, lost the third time. I'm not going to keep giving niggas my money.
Yeah.
So part of me wonders what part of my personality just didn't get drawn in, and maybe what parts of other people's personalities makes them feel I'll get it back eventually. Have you ever noticed particular traits or
No, I've not. But for me, now, I don't play, as much as I like to gamble, I don't play sport bets. I don't like gambling on things when I am not going to be in control of the results. But if you say make we roll dice now, you see, I don't mind losing 100,000 naira, right? No. As long as now we roll the dice. Do you understand? I like to bet on myself.
You trust your skill.
Right. But for some other people, because, again, people open up to me, my friends open up to me and all that, but it's also the way they see money. Right? We have different relationships with money.
Sure.
For some people, for a friend of mine now, once his own belief now, and that's how he is on everything, even with work, even when he's investing and other thing, he gambles all through. His own is money will go to they go show some other way.
Yeah.
So he doesn't see loss. He believes whether it takes a month or it takes 2 months, I go make my money back. If I make the money back, I go put time for that thing again.
Try.
And so it's rewarding for him a lot of times. Do you understand? When he's playing sport bets, he doesn't play 100K sport bets. He plays 2 million. Yeah, he plays 2 million, and he's telling you that, see, I play just 3 forwards, 3 shorts, right? I make 8 million. So I have 5 million basically in just my sport accounts, that sort of thing. They chopped me 5 million yesterday. But I get 1 2 million when they come to you. I go put them on top. Look at him, guy.
What?
I don't mind losing money, but you lose a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And to him, it's just money.
Yeah.
Do you understand? He enjoys it. Because when I was growing up, I was obsessed with being bad. Because my parents molded me too much to want to be good. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So Bruh, nothing gives me joy than doing bad things. As a teenager, into my youth, make I sad for 2 days, right? If I jump fence once, I'll be happy. I don't need a reason.
I mess with that.
I just need one. My parents never caught me smoking, right? Never, up to now. But once I just go take that one stick that time for nothing, I don't need to take a stick. Once I take 1, 2 drags, nah.
Feeling better.
I'm good.
Interesting. That actually makes me... There's another side of things that I want to get into. And I'll come back to like even just like gambling pause, and I want to hear a lot more about the stories. But in general, what emotions mostly are the things that drive you towards your vices? So most of the time, like what are the biggest concerns? For me, I'll tell you one that's very easy. When I don't have money, it crashes my whole world. I've tried my hardest not to attach my identity to it. I know they say your money, your self-esteem should not be attached to how much is in your bank account.
It's in everything.
But once I don't have it like this, you start seeing me go out less. Do you understand? So I wonder, for the most part, like, what are you guys' experiences with emotions that drive you to your vices?
So there have been 2 major emotions that have driven me to my vices. Grief, like I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
I won't bastard heartbreak like this.
Ooh, heartbreak. Ooh, la 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 la.
God bless that woman, chat, but no, but I think for me it's those things. So I'm very in tune with my feelings in that way. So grief, when I've lost somebody really important, could be a friend, could be a family member, and I find ways to cope. And in those scenarios, there have been unhealthy ways, right? And then heartbreak. You know, it happened on 2 occasions so far in my young life.
Damn.
But
are you still
two is too much.
I've had exactly 2, so I'm pretending.
Standard.
Pretending.
Standard.
Some people, 2 is fine. Some people have had 6.
So
and they are just 25.
You know, shouts to them. They are very keen to commit. See, after one like this, you have to give yourself room.
I've only had one.
Just one.
It's not like I've not had breakups. I've not been hurt after.
No, but
I had break. I'm once and I was like 20.
Bro. I had mine at 20. I had one in my late 20s. That one maybe. I was in this hospital place. I was at the hospital when I found out what was going on.
Yeah.
I remember I was roaming the hospital grounds on a call with my guy in Yankee, like, see what I am going. Because that's the only guy I could talk to. Fair. It was like 2 in the morning when I found out.
Bro.
So yeah, that kind of hurts. And then, you know, for the next couple of weeks, I was just indulging in random stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to. So for me, those are the 2. Other light things like being broke once in a while. No one now.
Yeah.
Just day house, watch TV. Like, and I like your guy that thinks of money that way. I'm a bit risk averse, but I understand it. My OP is that so I'm not like, I'm going to just fritter this money away because I trust that money will come. But sometimes when I don't have money, I'm chill. I'm like, go show.
Yeah.
Like, some way. Like, I'm alive.
Yeah.
Money will pull up.
I don't broke before now. I don't broke many times.
Come on now.
Me too. It's just, it's
I don't
hard.
broke many times. But at the same time, again, there are times when it hits me. And maybe it's just something about that particular time.
Yeah.
I will feel bad. I will just do. I need to go come out.
Yeah.
I've not gone out this year.
Wow.
Because I did a lot of spending in January, December, moving houses and all that stuff. So,
congrats.
I'm all about, don't come out though.
Yeah, I hear it.
I don't come out. And me, I'll tell you, but I don't get money, I don't come out. I'm not going to lie to you that, the reason why I'm not going out is because I will tell you, no, bro, I don't get money. No, I go take care of you, bro. If I don't get money,
there's no point.
Make your card, your card, your card fuck up.
Yeah.
I go like make I feel pay.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You feel refund me later.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna lie, make a day outside, maybe they buy me chow, maybe they buy me stuff. Buy me chow when money they my hand.
Yeah. I hear that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
Just
pride though.
No, for sure. Me say I have a huge part of this. Random heartbreak story before we get back into doing a very random. There was a time in my life where I was spending plenty of money on chow. Right. I was like, God, like I need to find ways to save chow. So I was literally praying about it. Yeah. They broke my heart that week. And that chow, I saved the money on the chow because I don't feel chop. I don't feel chop for that period. So heartbreak definitely is one of those things that I have.
My heartbreak is the example of something that leads you to your destiny. My heartbreak, I remember 2013. I had my iPad at that time. I had just 3 songs on it.
Yeah.
John Legend's Ordinary People.
Oh God.
James Blunt's Goodbye My Lover.
No.
And one other song I can't remember. It was a Nigerian song.
Guy.
I remember that the day where I agree, say, okay, the day where this babe no actually complete my call again. And we're not dating.
Those are the worst.
No,
That's
sorry,
the
we're not
worst
officially
kind.
dating.
Situationship.
Yeah.
It was not a situationship. We were going to date. I had no business in that shit because throughout university I never had a girlfriend. There was no reason. I was having a lot of sex. It was my uni, Olabisman University, right? Oh my God, it was Kama Sutra.
Finished.
I had no business
With emotions,
going to
man.
date a Babcock girl.
That's so it don't happen.
I had no business.
I heard the stories.
But it was... She was very different from the other babes that... I knew all you babes. All you babes are different from Babcock babes.
Yeah.
Right? So she seemed like one angel, like that, and everything. I remember that when all the time we were talking and all this, I was not smoking, I was not drinking. When the heartbreak happened, I remember I had some of my school fees with me.
Come on.
I went to buy 4 big bottles of Flirt vodka.
massive.
And I bought an entire roll of White London cigarettes. If I call AY right now, AY would tell you, if you guys want me to call AY to give you a little bit of history, AY witnessed it fully in HD.
Yeah.
6 a.m. because outside my house in school, there was this primary school and they had a field. You know they get fenced like that. There was one big tree on the floor like that. AY knows. 5, 6 a.m. I'm already there in the morning.
That's crazy.
Drinking, smoking, crying the shit out.
Damn.
Bruh.
Heartbreak is not a joke.
So my whole outbreak. I know I'm young, but still, like I've had mine. I don't try to like hide it. Me, I will cry. Yeah, I will cry.
Yeah.
My one first one was like a situationship too, and after like I think she blocked me everywhere. Then I didn't even do anything. Like, she said she was going to school and she just feels like I can't do long distance and all of that. Then after crying and everything, then I'll just like fill the car, then drive past the house. Then there's this Giveon song, "Lost Me," something like that. Then I just like
There's that song.
There's always
that song.
This song was like me like trying to like prove that you have moved on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not looking for anybody. Like I'm not like keep like rounding their block like this. Like just be driving and run. But like I didn't move on from her for like close to like over a year.
But plus, my heartbreak was not majorly the fact that I just lost someone. My heartbreak was 90% anger.
Because I let myself get here.
I did not believe that person was going. Bro, we I was class rep in uni, do you understand? So I was in my 3rd year at the time, and we're popping boys and all that stuff.
Yeah.
We're running things in school, and I was like, Jesus.
Thought it could never be you.
I don't believe him.
But did you do anything wrong like before then? Or she just said she wasn't doing it again?
No, I can't go to the story. I can't go to the story. But that was what happened. Like, I went deep into my vices. I remember that was when I did every drug you can think of.
Damn.
That 2 weeks. I had been doing drugs before. In fact, that was the first time a family member saw me. He looked at me and he said, "Yeah, you're doing drugs."
It was that obvious.
Yeah.
Damn.
Damn.
Like not just I lean because if you do drugs,
Number one child.
you don't go chop too much. Now you go to make person chop.
Yeah.
But if you do other drugs, if you're doing lean and all these things, you're not gonna eat.
Going back to gambling, pause. I'm curious, like with the men that you work with, what would you say is sitting underneath all that gambling? Like what's, I don't even, how would I describe it? It's like what they usually say, or what can you usually sense that they're running from? What are they running from for the most part?
People that are addicted.
Yes.
So yeah, to be honest, a majority of the stories, I just feel like most of them are fear of like how would I put it? Most of them are just looking for a way to make it out. Most of them, a way to make it out, chasing the losses, and gambling just gives this kind of like a safe. Gambling gives safe space for
men.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, actually, no, explain that. I want you to say more on that.
Okay. So like you can't gambling is like this thing they have, but there's a chart something there. So that's a place where like no matter how shy you are or like how you feel like you can't like talk to anybody, you feel free to like say whatever you want to say there. So there's a community for addicted gamblers, and they're never going to like get out of it. But like they are safe to talk to each other there. So,
and what kind of conversations are they having?
Fuck this team. How you are doing jazz? How do you score 10 goals on that last 3 minutes? Like
they just crash out.
Yeah, some people just be like, oh, I go work. If I go and check it now, I know some people that can still mention their name, and since that last year, I'm sure they are still there till now. They like talk about like their daily routine. Oh, I they go work now. I go come back for evening. And Sportbet gives them this kind of like money like every day, like 200 vouchers and all of
like
that.
Incentive to keep coming back.
To get, so they are always there, and it's a safe spot for them. They can talk about their relationship life, everything. It's just a community, anonymous community, but like everybody's just free with each other.
Even in real time, even physically.
Yeah.
Because, before the online thing, we used to go to the stores physically to go and place bets. You'd see men, boys.
No matter what you're going through,
they just talk about everything.
Somebody's going through it.
Like, everything. So when I say that thing about like gangsters and like, you see men with guest car and everything, they go to sit down like this because, when you've hit sometimes, just sometimes when you're playing all those ones with the horses and dogs and all those things, you get to see your results immediately.
Yeah.
So once they are counting their losses, you see them and they just get into everything.
Interesting.
They talk about everything.
Yeah. This is actually another thing I was even wanting to get to, because community, low-key for me, is when I get into a really bad place, like really, really bad, it's never me who pulls myself out of it.
Yeah, facts.
It's actually somebody has sensed that this thing is going wrong, and they'll literally pull up to my crib unannounced. I've had that happen a couple times. Like, I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. What's going on? Right? So I always kind of like have those people that can kind of sense that there's something up, and then they check me and they kind of pull me out of that place. First question I think I want to ask is, how comfortable are you guys with opening up about like these specific struggles? So like vices, for example, because I mean, there's a lot of shame attached to a lot of things. So for pornography, for example, like, are you opening up to your guys that you're struggling with that, for one? And two, what kind of help have you received, or like what kind of things have helped you get back from all those dark places that you've been in?
I think with my, and I think there's a running theme now with all our conversations. I have a very healthy group of guys. First of all, I don't think there's nothing that they advise to me that they probably are not doing in some way as well, so they haven't dealt with. So it's a little easier for me to tell my guy, this is what I'm going through, or for them to sense it. So we have a group, for example. I think what's happening is, because of the great migration during COVID and everybody has jackpad, there are a few of us scattered across. But we have this group on Insta. There's a WhatsApp version, but it's on Insta where we're always sending memes. We're always yanning. Yeah. If we notice inactivity from one person for like 2-3 days, in those moments we reached out and found out there were a couple other things happening. And so in my situation as well, the people who, when I'm going through stuff, it could be financial, it could be just emotional stuff, family stuff. There's no activity. Like I said, either I become a hermit or there's just super activity. And when I become a hermit and I don't interact with my guys the way I would, they always come, always. Yeah. Or it could be one person that'll reach out. It could be a random call or a random text guy. How far are you there? You good? Yeah. There's no you good. It's like, how far? Like, tell me what's in the house.
And is it always a straightforward, this is how it's happening, this is what's going on?
Yeah, because I'm safe with them.
Fair.
There's no judgment in that zone. Like you said, we've been together since we're teens. So there's no aspect of our lives that we're not familiar with. There's no shame there. And it's why I kind of relate to those groups, even though it's anonymous. Yeah. It's like everybody's going through the same thing. Yes, they're not trying to get out of the addiction in that way, but nobody's judging anybody there. It's like a leveler when you're out in those, like whether you're a big man or you have a street job. In fact, we're all doing the same thing. We know that this thing that's happened, like Arsenal losing that match, hurt us, and and so on.
I didn't talk about that, but not today, don't
Also,
worry.
you'd actually see like a 50-something-year-old man having proper conversations with like say a 17-year-old boy.
The only place you get that easily is from a gambling shop.
Yeah.
It's a leveler. Yeah.
That's actually,
crazy.
gambling shop is actually probably the only place
That's crazy.
where you can actually get
There's no
that.
social class there, man.
You can talk to anybody.
Because at beer parlors, they're going to be with their peers.
Yeah.
But gambling shops, it's everybody.
Wow, that's actually blowing my mind because I have no.
And the next person is ready to listen to you because he's not even scared that he's not worried that you might want to ask him for anything.
Yeah.
He knows that sometimes when a friend wants to come and tell you that, oh, I'm going through this, you are probably, if you don't have money, you're probably like, I might not get money now. Sorry, I will tell you. But for gambling, so you know the person is genuinely telling you and he's not trying to like even get anything from you.
Yeah.
I've seen a man tell me about his situation with his wife, his kids, when I was even like, I think I started gambling like 19, like I was already listening to people's problem and everything, and you know, I talk more to like no matter what I'm going through, like even to the deepest one, I used to be like free to like express it to a stranger that I don't know from anywhere, like the gambler.
But did you have like your own community or like your own friend group? So for example, with gambling now, was that something that you ever felt like you could yarn your guys?
No, I keep to myself. It's until like everywhere Kasala don't boast. If everybody go and find out later. Like I try to keep it to myself because I used to have this
even now
being judged. Now I have like a couple of people like but like then like I just keep it to myself.
Fair.
And I mean, like who would I tell that this thing. But my own time when it happened, the thing posted in the group chat like my year one in lag, like it was that bad. Like girls got to the group chat and I had stigma, like I couldn't go for classes, all of that then. It was that bad.
Damn.
That's tough.
I don't want to spend too much time on this, but like, how do you come back from that?
If I tell you that I did attempt suicide, I survived. I did that, but I survived, And
at that point, it was just like, there was just no hope again. Like, you didn't want to live.
At that time, the problem is still like, they keep telling me that, why did you come and just tell us that this is what... I've seen how you talk about somebody that... And you want me to come and tell you about this thing. So, like, I just couldn't. Then was when I did attempt the suicide shit, then I was telling a couple of my friends by... Then somebody called, then like, what's in sniper? Like, it's going. And but I survived it without... But I was stigmatized because I couldn't even walk properly then. But like, you know, I don't know how God did the miracle.
It's good that you're still here.
Yeah, man.
But you see, when I say the things about my friends, when you and I, there's one thing that I don't take for granted. Because as a guy, to have like safe spaces with like people that look out for you genuinely, will not judge you immediately. It's not as easy as so it's nice. It's not easy at all to have that. Because people will always tell you, "Oh, you should have come to me." You know, I would have had solutions.
It's sweet to talk.
It's sweet to talk, bro.
That point that he made about like, I see how you talk about other people that are dealing with that. That one hit me because it's true. It's true. But
but I pulled myself out, man. I don't know how. I started going through things very early in my life, you know, mentally, emotionally, and all this stuff. So I think that all that, it compounds to, you know, experience. Right. So I pulled myself out. I'm very wary of myself mentally. I pay very good attention on my mental health because my mental health dictates every other part of my life. Like I said, if I'm not well mentally, I'm not going to the gym. Right? I'm not going to go on walks. I'm not going to exercise. Like, I go on walks when I'm good. Some people go on walks to clear their head, right? Me, there's nothing in my head to clear. That's why I'm going on a walk. When I want to clear my head, I sit outside and light a cigarette. Right? I don't really enjoy alcohol like that, but sometimes I drink, do you understand? Or do whatever I need to do, maybe have sex or whatever it is, but I pull myself out because I figured out early that you need to name your demon first. When you name your demon, I want to look for a solution because, again, I don't stay down for too long. Once, the moment I know that, okay, maybe I'm going through. So I wallow for maybe a couple of days. But while I'm wallowing, I'm thinking of solutions. So I want to get out of it. But I also reach out to my friends. I don't even wait for them to reach out most of the times, right? I reach out to them. I have very close friends like Agba. If you know Agba.
Yeah, I see your hand.
Agba is someone I can call and I tell him, oh, guy, I know they're all right, man. What's happened? I may not go into details and stuff, but I like this, but, you know, I'll figure it out, you know. Come out of it, but I just want to let you know, say...
So just even just telling him is enough?
But the person that I go into details with is my brother. A junior brother. There's not... I think that my brother is a person that has seen me in every form, right? Even when we were growing together and I was a quiet person at home, right? My brother was a bubbly person at home. He got to see me outside. But I was my partner in crime. We did every single thing together. So I may not open up about the emotional side of everything, but I know my brother no more. Now wait, they happen with this. This was what happened, this was what happened. This was how I entered this debt. Do you understand? This, more. I know if you tell that person this thing where I do. But, you know, there's some things that you do. I mean, it's not like but you just know. I'm not really sure, say I want me and that person get this information for hand.
Yeah.
Do you understand? It's not like you don't want to open up or something, but person just know. The person that would know is my brother.
Fair.
But regardless of whatsoever it is.
That's the first solution. Somebody just knowing that this is what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
No, but also but there are also times where you know when I'm done with when I come out of it, I'll tell you everything.
I'm glad that I don't know if you've not been addicted to gambling before, have you?
No, I've been addicted to other things, not gambling.
But I'm glad because gambling, you would not even know when you have the problem.
Yeah, no, that's the gambling.
You have to go mad first.
It's pretty much like every other addiction, right? I was addicted to cigarettes for a very long time in my life. For like, I'm just in my very early 30s, and I've been addicted to cigarettes for maybe like 16 years. So you can imagine how young I was. I did not realize for like the first 10 years. It's that thing where you feel like, I can quit anytime I want to quit. Oh, yeah, quit now. Yeah, everybody says that thing. Ask everybody that knows me. I always tell them, don't take cigarettes. If you've not started smoking, don't do it. A friend of mine started people picking up cigarettes when I was still smoking, and we're smoking together. I'm not going to judge him, of course, but just tell him I'm a guy. Me, my case was so, but you should still drop him. That sort of thing.
Yeah,
do you understand?
being real with him.
I didn't know I was addicted to cigarettes until maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when I actually wanted to quit.
Yeah.
But I was hard.
Sure.
The hardest thing I've ever done in my life is trying to quit cigarettes. Because apart from being addicted to it, I really, really like smoking cigarettes. Cigarette makes me feel great. People would say, oh, it doesn't get you high. I'm not trying to get high. But there's something cigarette does for me, right? It makes me great. It makes me feel happy. But if I'm pissed off, I smoke a cigarette, I'm good. If I'm sad, I smoke a cigarette, I can contain it. No matter the emotion, no matter the feeling, no matter how agitated I am, if you hand me a cigarette, and my people know this, even when I was in uni, once I don't begin to say I want the power, they say, give a
wiki countdown. This is Overthinkers Anonymous. So, man, like this whole thing, people keep saying, because bro, it's heavy, but I'm so happy that everybody's sharing this much, because I really feel like it'll help a lot of guys. But something that we always like to do with this is we try and ground all of the conversations that we're having in real life situations. So people send us dilemmas, and then we share our little bits of information, see if we can help them. So I will read the first one. On paper, I look like a very put together guy. I don't gamble, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't club. When people talk about vices, I usually feel a bit smug, like I've dodged most of the traps. But the older I get, the more I realize my own escape is shutting down completely. When I'm angry, overwhelmed, or feel disrespected, my first instinct is to disappear. If my girlfriend annoys me, I can ignore her calls and text for days, even though we live in the same city. With friends, I'll stop replying, mute the group chats, and act like I'm just busy with work. In the office, if there's conflict, I bury myself in tasks, keep conversations strictly professional, and avoid anything that smells like confrontation. People say I'm calm and easygoing, but that's because they don't see how I use silence to control the situation. I've started to notice a pattern. I withdraw affection as punishment. I know my girlfriend spirals when I shut down, but a part of me likes the power of making myself unavailable until I feel ready. How can I solve this before it pushes everyone away from me? First and foremost, I have a lot of these same problems, but I want to hear from you guys.
See that using like unavailability to punish people? It's horrible, man.
Bro, it's terrible.
But like, because I get the power that it gives to. So I completely like. I can understand where he's coming from, and I understand how to the world you can be the most 100% person, but inside house, you know what you're going through. He has to have really difficult conversations with people he cares about in his life, because you can't move through life like that. It's not sustainable.
Yeah.
It just, in my opinion, it's not.
It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Too dangerous.
It's not sustainable. Bro, because you see, the thing is, when I see things online, and when you're yarning emotions with guys, or you're telling people this XYZ happened, and you just see once, or somebody saying the scenario, and somebody from wherever they're coming from just quotes the post on X and say, I don't like simps like this. Or something. I'm just like, bro, you have no idea what like a conversation, a truly honest conversation about what someone is going through with another person. That's sharing that thing. You have no idea the good you can do in someone's life, like where it can pull you from, So I get that because the other thing, as human beings, we like a bit of power.
Yeah.
So like you mentioned, I get that he enjoys the power he thinks he's feeling right now, but he's doing a lot more damage.
Bro, way more.
Bro, also the older we get, the more important relationships are, right? The more important it is to surround you. It doesn't have to be a village you have to surround yourself with, but you need a few good people around you. So if there are people who genuinely care about you and are invested in your well-being and in being with you, and you're treating them in this way, it won't work well for you in future. So I would say, it's not the easiest thing to tell somebody, find a way out and cope with it.
Yeah.
But it starts with difficult conversations. And he has to be open to the idea of it. It's like, okay, I can sit down, when I feel a certain way, instead of shutting down for my partner, my girlfriend, it may take you a couple of days. Instead of like, maybe you should ghost for like 3-4 days. Maybe now it's one day you start with and just say, okay, in this one day, your excuse is I'm processing things. I don't want to be disturbed. I don't want to cloud my processes and so on. But you must talk.
Yeah.
You just have to. That's how I deal.
So I don't like power, right? I can be a leader, do you understand? I like respect. I like leadership. Well, I don't like power. I don't like people that are obsessed with power. I can't be friends with someone that wants to show power every time. I mean, I had a friend one time that because of my size, obviously, right? And, he's relatively small. Once I say something or I say, okay, do this and that, he reacts.
It's counter.
I'm like, bro, if I was like this, I'll tell you the same thing. Do you understand? So he tries to, once there is power play involved in all these things, I can't do people like that. But when it comes to opening up to people, the main person suffering is you.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because you have all these feelings, all these resentments, everything inside of you. The people that you have, the people that you have things, they don't know. They don't. Yeah. Nobody knows what is in your head. Do you understand? And then you lose people. You just don't lose people. When you lose people to a point, you eventually lose yourself.
Facts. Ooh, that's a bar.
Do you get my point? So you're not even aware that you're losing yourself. Do you understand? You get a point, you don't even know what you like anymore. You don't know what your limits are. You don't know. You've lost yourself totally because you've bottled all this. You can't, bro. It's just like when you don't put something inside this cup, right? It's filled up. Nothing can get in anymore. Do you understand? There's too much going on in your mind. You can't figure things out. And whether you like it or not, eventually it may affect your work. It may affect other aspects of your life. Like, in the long run, that's what happens. Especially when it comes to workspace. Also, I'm going to be as strict as possible with this. Grow up.
Like, come on.
Bro, what do you mean? What do you mean you can't tell somebody what is? I don't like shutting people out.
I do silent treatment.
Yeah.
I never shut people out.
Yeah.
I know something that no matter what it is, I'll function regardless. I don't like to avoid people because I'm going through this thing. I might avoid generally, I'm not someone that, I'm not around people a lot, right? I'm usually always by myself. But I'm not going to, because I'm going through something, I'm not going to reply text. I'm not going to call my friends. I'm not going to pick up their calls, all that sort of thing. Do you understand? I grow up. I can function regardless. I can be going through hell and I still keep my relationship going. I have not been the person I've been through tough times, right? But I have not, because of my tough times, shut down from a partner romantically. I'm going to function regardless. Do you understand? I may not talk as much, but you are going to know this is the reason why.
Yeah.
How you want to handle it is your problem. Do you understand? Whether you want to stay with me through it, that's your problem. The point is, I'm going to reach out to you. In 2020, I remember I lost one real estate deal like that, and I lost my mind, right? And I was seeing this person at the time, and we used to see her maybe 4 or 5 times every week, right? Because our estates were not far from each other. And I've just drive down to the estate. I was in Abuja at the time. And I lost this deal. And it was like the third one, back to back to back, right? So it was a lot. I mean, I'm just a boy now, right? So I reached out and I was like, man, this is it. I lost this deal. Obviously, I feel really bad about it. Yeah. I'm down and everything and all. I'll see maybe like 2-3 times in a week, but I need to be by myself most of the times and everything, right? Now, whatever it is ended because they were not okay with the amount of time. Do you understand? Like, they felt I was not calling as much. I told you. Do you understand? I need to process this thing. With processing this thing, I need to be alone for the most part. But I'm not going to shut you out in the sense of, oh, nothing is happening, I'm fine, I'm good, you understand? We're still talking. I'm still calling you in the morning, afternoon, in the night. Yeah. I'm not just calling you 7 times anymore, do you understand? I'm no longer spending 1 hour on the phone.
But I'm still calling you.
No, but I'm still calling. I'm still showing up. I'm still coming to you. I'm still asking you, how are you doing? Do you understand? I'm still doing what I'm supposed to do. Do you understand? As, a man in whatever it is that we're doing. But I don't like that thing where I don't even know you're going through something. Your partner now will not start questioning them. So like, did I do anything to this person? Did I do anything? You understand what I'm saying? Like,
it's tough.
It's not even be a man thing this time around. It's just grow up.
Yeah.
So like, regarding what you said, like almost everything, whatever I'm going to say is related to what I'm going to say also. And I mean, before I don't communicate whenever like I'm going through something, but like now I do communicate. But like sometimes it gets to the point where like, you know that you tell your partner, for instance, you tell your partner that, oh, I'm going through this, I am not going to be available, and then your partner is thinking you're talking to somebody else. It could get tiring at that point, and you not just even communicate at all. Let me say I'm going through that same shit right now, yeah.
I can hear that.
Yeah. So like,
I hear you.
I hear that.
Like sometimes, but I still try to like function. My partner is somebody that like, no matter what I'm going through, maybe if I just like see her face or something or hear her voice, I still kind of feel calm sometimes, But sometimes I don't try to like communicate deep.
I think for me, because it's something that I've dealt with as well, you first have to get very familiar with the worst case scenario. And the worst case scenario is you are going to die alone. I'm telling you,
bro,
it's not a joke.
At the end of the day, bro.
It's not a joke. You need to actually dip it that at my funeral, niggas will be scarce. I'm not joking. And the reason I say it is because I've had this thing and I've dealt with it. One thing that you learn with it is like, your friends will forgive you, but you're not going to get everybody back. Some people, you've lost some people forever. And even if you attempt to rekindle the relationship, you just feel the difference. Like these guys they don't trust you. They don't rely on you. When they need somebody to depend on for something, like maybe everybody's coming together to put something together for another friend, they don't even reach out. So that's one thing that you have to become very conversant with first. Like, is this a scenario that I'm willing to deal with? If it is, you can continue down that line. If it's not, which I assume it's not based on what you've said, then there's other things. The second one is, it's a thing you have to confront every single day. Because it's not one of those things that a conversation with your friends isn't going to help you rewire your brain. You've wired your brain in such a way that when you have difficult situations, you shut down. So in order to fix that, you have to now rewire that process again. Sure. And there are a couple things that have helped me in the past. One, it's an ongoing conversation that you constantly need to have with yourself. Constantly, daily. You need reminders, whether it's affirmations that you feel comfortable doing, or whether there's a board in your house that you have to write down, like, I have to make sure that I'm vulnerable with my friends. You need constant reminders. And another one that I'll throw out there as well is that there's an element of it that I think is also, I don't say it's ADHD, but I know that like there's a lot of attention, like just attention things that happen with that as well, where it's like, if you don't handle it then, it's just going to become very easy to just throw it to the back. And now there's just a stack of messages. Yeah. So remind yourself that if it's something I can handle right now, handle it. And also develop quick responses. Because people just ultimately just want to be acknowledged a lot of the time. It's like, I don't need the entire breakdown, because it's not everything that you want to share as well. But it's just like, my guy, tough time. We'll yarn about this later. I promise you, your friends will respect you and love you a lot more with just that one sentence. Yeah. It's just a tough time right now. We'll get back to it. Even if it's a slang that you guys need to come up with, where it's just like TTYL, and everybody knows that as soon as you write TTYL, they are not in a good place. It is way better. But first and foremost, guy, like, I just need you to let you know that this thing is not cute, and
so
it's not talk. I hate
it because I hate it when I don't like when like my friends do it to me, because I strongly believe that we're friends. Like, you know what I mean? As a youngin and all this stuff, friendship is different. But when you get a certain age, we have to understand what we're friends for. Yeah, we're not just friends to go out and have brunch and all those things. Like, I feel day for you. Yeah. Like, I feel actually day for you. I don't need you to come and tell me the entire thing that's going on. Don't give me silent treatment. Yeah. Because we may not come out of the silent treatment. Yeah. I'm a crazy person. Ask any of my friends, they'll tell you. I'm a crazy person. I would end the friendship for less. Do you understand? Like, because we are grown-ups. Yeah. Come on, what? You are 31, you know.
Open your mouth.
Yeah, like, I understand what you're going through. But you guys fit tell me, especially when we're in the same space. When we're in the same space and, maybe with G's, we're always laughing and everything and that stuff. But I know that you're going through something. You don't tell me, say the good stuff and everything. I'm not going to feel bad if you tell me you need space. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm a grown-up, and it's what I expect everyone to learn generally, not just the person going through things, right? Even you as friends, as partners, you have to learn how to not make yourself the main character in someone else's problem.
Yeah, that part.
Do you understand? So when they say, I need space, I know how we can feel like. Yeah. But you have to respect it. Yeah. By all means. Yeah. Let them take their time. So, yeah.
So just another quick one, and then we can move on to something else. Somebody says, I'm that guy people describe as responsible, but sports betting has refused to leave my neck. It started harmlessly. 200 naira, 500 naira slips with my guys at the viewing center. Small odds, plenty banter. It felt like a cheap way to add excitement to watching football. Fast forward a few years, and now every weekend and sometimes midweek, I'm dropping money I know I shouldn't. I follow betting pages. I'm always checking odds, cash out options, live scores. On salary week, I convince myself to stake bigger. If this ticket enters, I'll clear my loans, buy that phone, even support my parents properly. When tickets cut by one game, I'm moody and snappy. My girlfriend has started complaining that I'm always glued to betting apps, always asking her for small change before month end, and that my mood now depends on whether I won or lost. Anytime she raises it, I defend myself that I'm chasing a win for us. With this economy, my salary feels small, my responsibilities feel big, and betting is the only place I feel like I have a shot at jumping levels overnight. But the shame is killing me when I look at what it has taken from me. What should I do? Let's try and make this one quick.
Yeah, I appreciate the fact that he acknowledges that there are consequences for what's happening in real time. I think that's the first thing. His name is Demon. You know, he understands. He understands what's at stake. There's a partnership with his person at stake there. There are consequences for these sort of things, and I think the next part is to acknowledge that it's not going to be a quick fix. You know,
the person can contact us. Like, you should visit our rehab first of all. Yeah.
There's a rehab.
Yes.
Yeah. Talk to me about that rehab, please.
Alagomeji, like in Yaba, yeah. So like we'll help you out of it, and we'll do the best we can. And I feel like this person is to he has gotten to that point where like what we just need to do with him is not a long process. He knows there's a problem already.
Yeah.
And gambling sells hope. Like you said, it sells you hope. Gambling can make you feel like you reach out or $10 or down with it in the next couple of weeks. So he knows the problem already. Just few talks and everything will help him out. Yeah.
What? Okay, so I think I want to maybe spread it out a bit more to like, what can he expect as well? Because a lot of the reasons that people don't come to things like this as well is like they feel ashamed, you know, that sort of thing. They don't know what to expect from that situation. So what's the first thing that, like, so being that he knows his problem already, how would you approach him specifically just to start?
Just meet if he's available for meetup or like call, like no judging, nobody's judging you, nobody's saying you, whatever we do for you, nobody's saying it also. So wherever, sometimes maybe it's on loan, the advice on how we can like get some of the loans they're talking about is loan sharks.
Yeah.
So we have experience with these loan sharks and everything, and some people like they just try to like drag them into it. There's some money that is never even going to pay back here. So we know how to handle those things properly. So first thing, the loans, he's going to like list out all the loans. Yeah, that's the first solution. Then after that, moving on, like be able to like hear everything.
Amazing. And I'm also wondering how they can contact you as well. That's a big one from me.
Our page, Gamble Pulse Africa. I'm going to.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Gamble Pulse Africa, like our page on Instagram. We respond faster there, and also I would drop the number.
Amazing.
I'm glad you guys exist. Though.
Me too. Ajibal, is there anything that you feel like you can add?
I think that people don't know, most of the time, a lot of people don't know how big their problems are. I think that's not the first problem a lot of people have. Like, what I do for people is, I'm very good at it. I will help you expand your problem and show you how worse it is and how worse it can get. Like, no, you don't have a small gambling addiction. Yeah, and it's not just a small gambling addiction. Let me tell you what's your family, your kids, your wife, you could actually die. Yeah, because, when you look at, there was something I was reading the other time that a lot of men, one who gets suicidal is usually financially related, probably debts or all of these things. Like, you have to know, first of all, that you have a serious problem. Treat it like a serious problem. Again, people that are addicted to things, you have to first admit that you have an addiction first. If you think that, I will drop it tomorrow, I will challenge you, drop it. There's that thing where you do that sound thing. Like, no, I can. I think quit if I don't quit now. Quit.
Do it now.
Yeah, quit. Do it. That's the thing, because you're going to lose too many things. It's not just money you're going to lose. If you have a partner that is standing by you through certain addictions, that's what people say, you have a real,
it's a real one, man.
That's a real one right there. And it's risky for them. As a matter of fact, they are making a bad decision staying with you while you are incurring all these debts, and then you are even causing them financial loss because they borrow money to gamble once. They're taking a big risk.
It shouldn't even happen in the first place.
It's bad for her.
Yeah.
Do you understand? She's doing you I don't know what she's doing with you still.
I won't call it a favor again, but if you keep going this way, if you don't like seek help now, there's no hope for you, and you are ruining both your life and our life also. Because
you can run her into debts as well.
What's that debt?
Well, sometimes a person don't put in babe car.
Damn.
Go gamble before.
Man. Well, please seek out gambling.
So, seek professional help.
Yeah. This is Overthinkers Anonymous. So the final question I want to ask you guys, what is one moment you realized this thing I call coping is actually hurting me or the people around me?
What?
Is one moment where you realize that this thing that I'm calling coping is actually hurting me or the people around me. I actually want to think about that for half a second.
2015.
2015.
Go on.
2015. That was when I slit my wrist, right?
Whoa.
I was suicidal. And so they were a bit hard on me, right, as a teenager, growing and everything, and I was acting out a whole lot, right? So I used to do crazy things because, like I said earlier, when I do these things, they actually make me happy, right? So I realized that every single thing, and there was something that happened to my parents one time when I was a teenager, and I swore that day, that I was never going to make them happy. It was crazy. It was in 2015, my final year, that I realized that the things I'm doing to hurt them, I despoil my life. Do you understand? So I think I spent my final year school fees.
Damn.
And it was one of the things I used to get to them. Oof. If I want to drive them crazy, blew my school fees. But I realized that it affects me because I couldn't go to law school in my set, right, and all that stuff. So I was going crazy, and I was smoking. Of course, I was doing all these things, but I was not sharing with people. Like, that was when it was after this incident that I started to, open up and share things with people. I didn't say a single thing to a friend of mine. Not one person in this world. Not my brother, not anybody. I didn't say a word that, this is what I'm going to, this is what I'm going to do. In that time, we organized Smiley Party. We're throwing parties. We organized the first beauty pageant in my school. I was pro committee, and we're doing all that stuff and all. And then one evening, I was tired. I bought a new razor, went to the back, I slit my wrist and everything. And I saw my brother scared for the first time. Because my brother saw, we were living in the same compound in school. Before we were living like roommates in school and all that stuff. And that was the first time I saw, you know what?
Wow.
Yeah, you need to
Fix this.
You need to fix this thing. And sorry.
No, bro. That's why I said.
Generally,
It's cool to know.
To men, because I try to talk about these things. Like, apart from this place, I try to talk to niggas about certain things. Like, it's almost like I influence niggas positively, right? When you come around me and we are guys, you're gonna need soft small. Do you understand? Like, you're gonna need drop that.
Ego, hard
that
guy.
Alpha, hard guy, alpha male thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna need drop out. Yeah. Like, we're gonna need laugh. Because I like to tell my niggas I love you and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you understand me? I like, we don't, the problem when people talk about men opening up, right? They talk about women. When they say, men open up more, next thing you hear is,
like,
when I call open up to woman, I'm call I'm against them. No. Leave the women alone, right? Because women are there for women.
Facts.
Talk to your boys.
We have to be there for each other as men.
Yeah, man, that's legit.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we actually sit down, talk to your mom. That's the way that babe do me. It pay me. I'm hurt. That thing we do where we try to do, boys will just laugh and move over. Boys not really laugh and move on because deep down, it's
a good physical.
Yeah, do you understand? I understand the fact that we are, but we can make light, but we can actually still talk. Like, we don't need women to be the ones to be there for us. Women have too many problems. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You need your partner. Of course, your partner is friendly, but we supposed to sit down as men. Actually open up. Because again, one of the reasons why niggas don't really talk about when babes cheat on them. And because their niggas go love them.
Yeah.
And you look them and they look down on them somehow. As well. So,
how you gonna let that kind of thing?
how you gonna let that kind of thing do?
What you do, bro?
But if you do any goddamn person, guy.
I go tell you, there's a guy in my friend group that say, man, lie, can never be caught sleeping. Now me did that call for 2 hours that night when you find out.
But the Italian mafia, you see some of the this where they swear maybe someone is going something. The other the don't probably be like, come Tony, talk to me.
Yes.
How's your wife?
Yeah.
As a family, man.
Talk to me about it.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because you get how you want it to happen.
Yeah.
No matter how strong you are,
Gotta talk.
bro, you are a man, you are a person first before anything. So as men, we actually have to be the ones to pay attention to each other.
Yeah.
We should not expect women to do our job for us. Because you know, every time, even online, when they talk about this thing, oh men, open up. The next thing here is, they make her open up to woman. Who said me open up to woman?
Literally, nobody said anything about that.
They said open up. Nobody has to open up to woman. Open up to your guy.
But guys too, they are not trying when it comes to this thing. Guys just believe that it depends on the level of like the friendship.
Yeah, true.
So you guys, I feel like you guys, I'm the youngest. So you guys have gotten to that level where, like,
How did you compute? You
guys have gotten to that level where, like, when your guy tells you that he's going through something, I don't think you need to like really be scared that maybe one call, maybe at the end of the conversation, it's going to like result to like he needs financial help or something. But you see these youths, this thing, university and everything, everybody just believe that by the time you go on talk with him, they go through finish, you go on seek for help. So sometimes.
Well, no, it's worse with us. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
it's not different. That one said
finish.
Yeah, but even you want to, sometimes I probably want to like talk about something.
Yeah.
I feel like, when I was younger, like I want to talk about something, and the next thing is that I just see this sign of like, bro, I'm not trying to even ask you for anything. I just want to like just talk.
You know.
Yeah, and next thing is like, bro, nobody they go through. Like before you even say anything, they don't counter you. Like nobody only they go through type of something like that. So you don't even like see the chance to like. Now that I feel like, if I'm going to you, I'm not coming to ask you for anything. I don't even see the need to want to be taken, because that time that I would have tried having shut out by, like, you can be talking about the most difficult thing. You want to talk about it, they just like shun it in a way like, make you not go ask anybody for a problem or something. And when you ask, they'll use it against you again.
Yeah, Demola said something because I feel like there's a privilege we have that will probably annoy Yanni, especially, and I've said this a lot, but I'm very lucky with my friend group. But like, and he's right, with like younger men, like guys in uni, fresh out of secondary school, there is a performance that they are playing up now. Like the real hard guy, don't show
Don't
those
be a
kind
simp.
No, that's on us.
That's on us, the older guys.
Yeah, that's on us. Because
is it that we've cultivated that atmosphere for them to?
who did they learn them from? We're the closest to them. It's just the way when we're growing up, right? The ones we did above us. Now them we learn this. But it's why I hate the entire talk about masculinity.
Yeah.
I hate it so much, guy. Especially with the gym community on Twitter now, it's almost crazy. Like, the gym used to be a place where everybody used to just now, like this nigga, your
Shut up.
Shut up, man.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I think closing out for me, just answering the question that I asked.
Yeah.
One thing that kind of, because it's something I still work through, because mine is the whole shutting down thing.
Yeah.
I have that thing happen sometimes. Something that really like lit a fire under me was actually losing somebody. And not losing somebody from like, we're not friends anymore. Like, they passed away. And when you know that that's a possibility, that in between you forming, I don't want to, or I'm scared, I know, all that stuff, things can happen. That really lit a fire under me. It's like, okay, I need to fix this. And other than that, I've had friends who have given me ultimatums as well, like full on, like, I'm not going to be here for the next time this happens. So yeah, that really like reframed my brain and had me feeling like, I need to work on this thing, because I know there's this thing that I saw where, I think it was a study or like a report or something, where they said if you ask most middle-aged women, who's your best friend, she'll say like Nkechi or whatever. If you ask most middle-aged men, who's your best friend, they say their wives. Because towards that part of life, like, men just become a lot more isolated. And in looking at them, like, that's not going to be me. That is not going to be me. So those are the things that kind of keep me in check, where it's like, even if it's 3 friends, even if it's 4, I got to ensure, because that point of life, if you think it's hard to make friends now, imagine then when you're fully set in your ways and you're old, you don't have as much energy. But yeah, shout out to
me, my own this thing is, I made up my mind, like, look, I will live my life to experience it to the fullest. And nothing will happen, guy. Nothing will happen. Get up, go to the spa, do skincare, guy. Use lip balm, guy.
Bro, like usually balm,
Use
man.
lip balm.
God damn it, bro.
You know, nothing bad when you put gel for your nails sometimes.
Bro, but use moisturizer, man. Make
Bro,
it
no
soft
sunscreen, man. Just share now.
Guy, I beg.
But because men want to be gangsters so bad, want to be tough guys so bad, guy. There is not a tough guy in the history of tough guys in this world.
Yeah.
That was not a pretty boy.
Bro, the mafia guys are some of the most well-dressed people in the world.
They were what?
They take care of themselves.
They used to spend 1 hour in front of the mirror with their hair.
You can spend around 10 hours here, but shout out to you guys for watching. And thank you to everyone who's here today. Ademola,
Bless you.
Ademola, appreciate both of y'all.
That's you.
This is Overthinkers Anonymous. Hi, my name is Deji Oshikoya.
I'm EDK.
And we just had an incredible conversation with two wonderful men, Ajibola Gray as well as Ademola from Gambling Pause. And what did you enjoy about it, man?
Bro, I enjoyed like just the raw honesty. And at the end of the day, you realize that we're all going through the same things. But it was really nice that we're able to sort of understand what the challenges were.
Yeah.
And appreciate that it's not easy for anyone who's going through tough times. And it's not I like that. As much as we spoke about creating judgment-free areas, we also accommodated that in this conversation.
Absolutely.
So that was really nice. And it was funny too, man. I just like the stories, yo, bro.
It's hilarious.
It was good.
It's hilarious. And it's just nice to see male vulnerability on display. As always, it's Overthinkers Anonymous. Like, share, subscribe. Somebody might need this. There are guys out here that need these spaces. I need to know that they're not alone in what they're dealing with. So please share with them so that they can get some of this good insights and advice. If you got this far, thank you for listening to us question everything. And if you enjoyed this episode, send it to your friend. Don't gatekeep the pod.